Joey hasn't texted me since last week. Last time it was Thursday of last week, which is good. She one of the things she said was I can't. Thursday last week she said I can't, and I just did. She hasn't even been online. Genuinely scaring me. Is she ghosting me? Is she trying to fuck herself? Saying fuck you, breaking up? What is, did something happen? Her name there saying I'm scared. I'm scared something happened to you. I'm genuinely terrified that something happened to me. Like, I can't, because she was all the way in Pennsylvania. She was down in Pennsylvania. I don't know if she fucking edited. I can't do that. So I'm up here in Canada. She's down there in the States. I can't do jack shit. If something happens, I can't just hop down. That's the skip or jump away. I have to fucking spend loads of money on shit I had to spend. Ludicrous amounts of money. Ludicrous amount of money. Money I spend into the country. It's Trump's bullshit. The upside is, the only upside is, I've had a lot more free time because she's not texting. I've had a lot more free time. Downside is, my depression has increased. I'm a lot more suicidal. I'm fucking paranoid shit, and I'm just scared. The depression is making me fucking spiral. She knew what the skip that I mean. By the time I get to Pennsylvania, first thing I want to do when I get there, as soon as I get there, I'm gonna get at the airport. I'm gonna get rid of fucking taxis. I'm gonna walk out of the airport. I'm gonna go straight to the nearest bar. And I'm gonna spend all the extra money that I have on liquor. Because I am mad depressed. I am just like alcoholic. I said, the alcoholic, not like the weird kind of alcoholism where I mean, like, constantly most of the time, literally so with it. I blacked out and I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm a drunk alcoholic. And mind you, I'm 14. I shouldn't be this shit. His girlfriend thinks it's real funny to just stop talking to you. Social anxiety and extreme separation issues and more breakups than the fucking Kardashians. This is not alcohol. Yeah, I don't think it's alcohol. Does it taste like anything I would drink? Alcohol-wise. This is beer, so I don't drink beer. No, it's not vodka. I don't think it's whiskey. It tastes like baby. That's wine. Yeah, that's wine right there. It's currently 3:25 and I should be asleep. But you know what? So, Jelly, the reason I'm not asleep right now, the reason why I'm wide awake drinking wine, hoping to get drunk is because of you. Also, Bogan, yeah, some of you, if you're watching this, by just a fluke, or if you, Emily, if you guys are watching this, no, this was not caused by you guys. Kind of. It wasn't like, don't worry. And Emily, you probably laughing right now. I think that you caused me to get even more depressed. You did nothing. And don't worry, but it wasn't Pumpkin, it was you. Kind of. Mate, that just me and you breaking up caused it to get worse. Then I didn't really help. I didn't really help too much. Neither did you, Emily. Fuck you, Emily. You didn't help whatsoever. Alright, yo. No, it doesn't start acting too quickly. It takes a minute for it to I kind of just sit here right along, but I'm also done. So I actually want to get some sleep. But I also stayed up till fucking midnight. You woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning because it was binging. So I spent the whole fucking night gaming. Rose, Lily, if you somehow discover my channel, Lily, I know you from my channel, I am genuinely sorry I haven't been online in a while. I'll try to be online more. Rose, please, I know things are not good between us whatsoever. I know things are nowhere near good between the two of us, but please, Rose, please forgive me. I know I fucked up big time, like really fucked up big time. Please, you from the darkest pit of hell, will keep me there for all eternity. Forgive me for what I did. I know it's been like a year since that happened. But please forget. I know you're still mad. I still kind of, I mean, I still think about that. Anytime I hear the name Rose, anytime I hear Rose, Lily, or just anytime I hear the name Pink, Pinky, anything like that, I immediately just just pops in my head, what I did, and my some I have somehow been able to hold back the urge to go to the nearest source of alcohol, pop it open, and consume the whole thing. And I'm not trying to make it sound over exaggerate the scenarios because I'm fucking cold. I genuinely mean it. I hate myself for what I did. Yeah, I'm kind of over-exaggerating. Kind of not over-exaggerating. I do fucking hate myself for what I did. I was a piece of, it was a disgusting piece of shit. And, I was so young. And the fact that I was young is an excuse. What I will definitely use as an excuse, Lily, you caused it. I know I shouldn't say that, but it is true. So, you caused it. Kind of. It was also, mainly, it was a bit of a mix. And for everybody who is confused about what the fuck I am talking about, there's gonna be... How can be basically last year, I met a girl named Rose. Didn't know her name at the time. I met her on Roblox. Her name was Pinky. We became friends, and then I don't know how it happened, but we started dating. Now, that was either before or after we started having sex. I think it was before. Yeah, I think it was before. And then, I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rose. I think you might remember. All I remember is that it was... she was, at the time, she was 16. I was 14. Still am 14. I think it was 13 at the time. Yeah, 13, 14 at the time. Yeah, no, I was 14 at the time. Rose was 16. But, one day we got lucky a bit. And, her little sister, Lily, started playing on her account. I didn't know she had a little sister, didn't know that she was playing. So I basically thinking this is Rose, my girlfriend. Not knowing who the fuck I am, what the fuck I am saying or anything, with no context whatsoever, ask me who the fuck I am. I thinking that it's just Rose trying to mess with me. Kind of joke for there, but until Lily says that she's Rose's little sister, imagine my face. Just imagine the utter shock, realization, shock, and the utter horror. But, Lily, what I don't understand. Lily, you're 11. And you decided to lie about your age, claiming that you were 13. At some point, Lily revealed that Lily told me that she had a crush on me. And then, one day, Lily asked me to fuck her, and I refused. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I caved in. I said it would be a one-time thing. Just this one time. That's it. Never again. Don't tell your sister. Just we're gonna do this one time. That's it. It's not like I did it because I didn't like Rose. I loved her. But I just couldn't deal with it. I caved. I don't know. It's just I caved. I just couldn't take it, and I just did it. And then Rose came back on and saw and reading messages, reading chat, realized what we did. And she broke up with me. Flat out broke up with me. And that fucked me. That fucked me big time. Severely messed with me. I had been through multiple breaks beforehand, but nothing is blatant, just outright like just done. And don't worry, this was, I don't know why I'm saying don't worry, I shouldn't say that. It was before, no, look, we, I just broke up it's not the first, it is not the only time I have cheated on a girlfriend. Rose was because I was not mentally okay. Still, I'm still not mentally. I was just not in the right headspace that day, and I just said, fuck it, might as well. And on the other one was for a good reason, because, so, it also involves Rose. Again, my very first girlfriend, her name was Danica. I met her at my old, for context, I used to live in a small town called Onaway. Pretty small, pathetic. I started going to high school, grade 8, and then I had no fucking friends whatsoever. I basically never had any friends. And if you did have, if I had friends, I'm not sure. First real friend I ever had was a kid named Hayden. We were actually really good pals. We'd go hang out at the park, at the local park. We played Call of Duty. We played Borderlands together. sleepover. It was just me, Hayden, two other kids. And we were playing. He was being God, just playing. Playing God. And then, well, I know it wasn't me or Hayden. I don't think Hayden wasn't me. I think it was Hayden. Yeah, I think it was Hayden. He was one of the older kids. Don't remember his name. I remember that he bullied me in school. I was either me or Hayden were the youngest. Me and Hayden were the two youngest kids, and there was this asshole who bullied me, and there was the oldest kid who was actually really nice. He was really, like, he could be a douche, but he was actually the dickhead bully. It was either him or Hayden. I think he was the bully. But we were home. The four of us were home alone. He was in the house. Somebody went to go get something or to go do something. They walked out, looked towards the living room. They looked out the window, and then they called it. They immediately went right back in the bedroom, as if there's somebody outside. There's somebody pacing back and forth outside. Did you hear me shriek? Like, what the fuck is going on? This motherfucker pacing back and forth outside the house. The four of us all rush back into the living room. Sure, yeah, some more, like, around, like, 5'11", 5'10", 6 foot, like, maybe 6 foot, 240 pounds, with a very large jacket on. And just walking back and forth. Hayden had a neighbor across. So his house was on the very edge of, like, the block, and then there was an alleyway, and then another house. And this motherfucker was going to the house on the other side of the alley, to Hayden's, and then just doing this back and forth. I think he noticed us. Like, he noticed that we were watching him, and he just stopped. He kind of just stopped and stared in the window. Scared the absolute shit out of all of us. Not because because of money. He's really stuff too. Like, he stared directly at us. It's like he was just looking at us. He stared directly at us. At the house or in the window. At us. Poor kids. One of which was a teenager. Fucking stared shitless by this motherfucker who, like, none of us got a good look at his face or, like, any sort of facial features. All I remember about him was that I could see a bit of beard. He was some fucking pig, like, he had a ball cap, a baseball cap on, and beard that's on. He got a bit faster. He kept pacing back. Crispy. But then I saw smoke looked like, looked like whatever. Even if we had already gone back, into the bedroom, I was thinking, these fuckers for some reason decided to vote that I would be on watch duty. We kind of voted to do watch duty. The asshole bully kid was first, then they voted I would be next for watch duty. Because he didn't want to go to watch. They all voted I do it. So of course, with nothing to help, nothing to defend myself, I walk out into the living room. He kind of just walked out. I'm like 7 years old at the time, so I am utterly terrified. I don't know if I don't know if this guy has a gun. I don't know if he has a knife. I don't know what he's doing. Then I see it. I see a glint of light. Now I say, what's like to me when I saw this glint of light? I was thinking, please tell me that's just a watch. Please tell me this is light coming off of a watch. Please. And then, it gets into the light just enough for me to be able to see it. Blade. This psycho had a knife. Of course, after processing it, taking me to processing it, he's armed with a knife. He paced back and forth. Please tell me that that's not an actual, that he doesn't actually have a knife and that it's just messing with me. Nope. I mean, again, when it's just enough light to be very clearly visible, clear enough to be able to identify it as a knife. After confirming, yes, he's armed. I stayed, I stayed out there for a minute or two. I immediately ran back into the bedroom, terrified, babbling. How many times I was so scared. I was trying to talk, but I was so scared that I was stuttering. But I was trying to force the words out while I was stuttering because my fear caused me to stutter. I was trying to force the words out as I started to sort of just mumble. So I use speaking of well, actually, they say, so say, you just need to say, he has a knife. Of course, he's freaked out. Eventually, he left. Something that videos was before. Hayden gave me his bed, and I just, slept with a log. Genuinely on my fucking baby. Woke up the next morning, got my shit, and fucked off. Like, months later, I can't do this anymore. That gave me traumas. I saw a dude that looked really similar in shape. Like, the build, the shape, the stature, the posture of him. And the fact that he had a very similar beard. And he had a spot of dirt on his hand. Same spot. And of course, me thinking, oh no, he saw my face, he knows I saw him. I'm witness. He knows he just tracked me down. He's gonna kill me. I'm panicking. No, it was just some random dude. Just some random it was Maddie. I became friends with Maddie. Star Wars fan. I am a Star Wars fan. So one night, I went over to her place, and I think I dressed in a costume. To her place. Her dad was so fucking good at doing makeup. He'd done his hair up, horns like that. Horns. He's a death man, and painted his face red and black. Cosplay. Darth Maul. They made the fucking lightsaber. We kind of had that lightsaber duel back with these really fucking expensive ass. And you kind of just directly stopped him. No friends after that. For a long time, actually. And then I met a kid that changed my life. He moved, his dad moved in, and our parents kind of just, our dads kind of just forced us to be, told us to be friends, like, hey, you want me to, maybe, I was like, you do Netflix, but it wasn't like, hey, my view, like, my dad would leave, so him, he's about, like, 6, so, around and be his friend. And our dad literally told us, be friends. And we literally at the same day we became good friends. Also he has a sister who I had hots for. She was gorgeous. Oh my god, Tim, if you're watching this, if you somehow found my channel and you're watching this, what's your sister's phone number? Is your sister single? And what's her phone number? If yes, is she single? And if yes, what's her number? I'm just joking with you, man. We'd meet up, like, we'd be in our room, and look out the window, we'd see him talking out somewhere. I already knew. Sometimes we just with it. Put our shoes on and we just head out. We'd at that little gas station. Buy, usually Dad's room, almost always bought Dad's room here. We just buy some fucking shit. We just buy snacks and head back to his place and play Roblox. A few times we played Red Room. And mainly Roblox. It was always solid as the spear. No, we never did that one. That one needs to be for some ungodly reason, this bastard decided, we're playing Roblox. Why did I blast Big Dick Randy? Yes, he was playing some Big Dick Randy. He's like, in the corner, like, questions you, just minding our own business, just playing him. laptop. He was sitting there. I was sitting here on Halloween. Like I just hear on Halloween, not finishing the rest of those lyrics because I wanna keep my channel. I just hear this song. On Halloween, it will be up. The lyric after that, if you've heard the song, you'll know the lyric. The word after that, as soon as I heard that, I immediately looked at him, and I immediately turned to look at him, and this sick son of a bitch, he's looking at me with the most devious grin I've ever seen on his face. And there was this girl in high school that I met. Her name was Danica. She was blonde hair, blue eyes, and absolutely gorgeous. She did have a bit of acne, but I didn't give two fucks. You should have seen the signs that there was a few signs that she liked me. They weren't obvious whatsoever. Obvious. I wasn't like a love at first sight kind of thing for me. I kind of really slowly started developing the crush. What really started to seal the deal. So one of my buddy's birthday, it was my buddy Cody. So my first actual friend, his name was Cody. It was his birthday. So Danica, as I'm sitting down at a table with Cody eating lunch, Danica walks up to me, grabs my arm, and then proceeds to drag my ass from the table I'm at through the cafeteria to the office. So when you walk into the school, you like as soon as you walk through the front doors, right at the cafeteria. So you take a left. There's the office. It's really smallest fucking kind of that's it. But if you just keep walking straight, there's a lot of tables. Me and Cody would sit there and I'll just eat lunch and do shit. Danica decided to walk over, grab my arm, and then drag me off my chair. Take me off my chair, and then to drag me through the cafeteria filled with people, and I mean filled with people, while holding my hand, pull me through the cafeteria full of people, which looked at us in confusion. I don't know. I was trying to keep my hood up so nobody could see my face because my face was bright fucking red out of pure embarrassment. Pulled me all the way to the office just to tell them it was Cody's birthday so they would give an announcement on the intercom. I'm saying tell them happy birthday. So that I could then do a walk of shame all the way back to the table, once again through the cafeteria, all the way there. Wasn't the first time something like that happened. It wasn't the last. I'm just joking. That was the only time anything like that ever happened. It was not only that day, but on a separate day. It was like the end of the day. We just finished up our offering class, like our last classes. My final class was drama. We get out of the class, we get out of the drama room, which is just a stage. We get Danica's in. I think she was in food, something like that. I don't remember. Like right before the final bell raise, she pulls me aside, and I'm trying to think of a way to describe this without it sounding way like, inappropriate and not so. With her back up against the wall, she slightly bent over. No, mind you, she was wearing a pretty big black sweater. It was thin. Like, I don't mean big like size, but well, definitely big size, but not like thickness. It was extremely thin. But she was not wearing anything under said sweater. I don't think she was. Sure, I don't know. Cause as we were talking, I'm trying to keep eye contact with her. So you can try because remember how I said that it was very big. It was extremely loose, and she was wearing I did not believe she was shirt under the sweater. How would I know? As she bent over to talk to me, of course the sweater drooped a lot, cause it's extremely baggy. It drooped. Because she's wearing nothing underneath that sweater. No bra, no shirt, nothing. So I can see her hands on her head, like on her legs, through the whole, like through her sweater. I can also see, try not to get demonetized. I can see a lack of actually, nipples, shit. I can see your tats. Now, trying really hard not to seem like a creep. I kept trying to look my ass for a bit. Trying to start back down and just trying to hold them up. Oh my god, was the most awkward thing ever. Fuck, awkward to describe it. The most painful thing I've ever tried. Do not recommend. It genuinely hurt my eyes. My eyes would start me being a straight 14-year-old talking to at the time, only at the time beneath 18. Man, who was horny, mind you, talking to a 14-year-old girl who was basically trying to flash with her committee. It's just there for me to see how my brain is saying, do it. So my eyes are walking down, but I don't want my eyes looked down. I want my eyes to look up. Just eye contact. After I moved to where I am now, I got Facebook and we started talking. And, I don't know, but just one day I kind of really felt like we could work out. So, I with the help of a friend from Zoom, and our friend group, we already had a couple in the group, because I'm really scared. I'm not just saying, one of them is a YouTuber. The boyfriend is a YouTuber. His name is Magic Mike. If you want to know the channel name, well, it's Magic Mike. Go support him. Her name was Emma. No, his channel name is Magic Mickey. But because of his channel name, I do know his real name. But because I like him, because he was a guy, so I'm going to use the name Mickey, because why not?